Hey Barbara, this is Eric from Web Ethics Solutions, and today I want to give you a quick website review and show you how we can help improve your website. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I noticed about your website is this number, your phone number, isn't click to call. So if you look at the bottom left hand side of your screen as I hover over your number, it goes to the contact page. So this number, when I hover over it, I should be able to click it and call you from my laptop if I want to, definitely from the mobile. So when I click on that, my Skype or my FaceTime should come up and I should be able to call you. You just want to make it as easy as possible for people to do business with you, right? So let me give you an example. This is one of the websites that we've done. You see here when I hover over the number, you can see at the bottom left hand side, it says telephone. If I were to click this, either my FaceTime or my Skype will come up and I would be able to call this business, right? So you just want to make it as easy as possible for people to do business with you. All right. And then the second thing I noticed is your header here. When I scroll down, it doesn't come with me. So as the person who comes to your website, I have to scroll all the way back up to go to the next page. And again, you just want to make it as your website as easy to navigate as possible and as user friendly as possible. So let me give you an example. This is another one of our websites, and you look at this header as I scroll down, checking out the website, looking at different content, pictures, whatever. I don't have to scroll all the way back up. I can just move on to the next page by clicking the tab. Same thing with this website. As you can see, when you scroll down, I'm looking at the information, and then bam, right here are the pages I can go to. I don't have to go all the way back up. Okay, so again, that's just, you want to make it more user friendly. Now, the next thing is this here. This should be centered, and so that's kind of weird because it leaves all this empty space on this end, and that's usually a MoPro issue. They have a lot of empty spaces because they use a template. Um, it's something that they can't really fix, so they tend to have a lot of empty spaces on their website. So this just looks weird. And also, see here, this is two different pictures, two different colors, excuse me. You want your whole website to match, okay, as far as the layout. If it's one page, you don't want it to be split. You see here, this like split here, this is a different color, this is kind of a different color. You want it to all match, okay? And then again, this needs to be centered. So that's one thing we can definitely fix. And same issue here, all this empty space, this should be centered. This should be broken up. It's all bunched up. This picture to me is kind of random. It shouldn't be here. And again, look at all this empty space on the right hand side. All this empty space. And again, these pictures, and look, if anything, this picture should be centered, and then you should have this text under this picture, right? Again, all this empty space on this end. It just makes the website kind of look incomplete and look like a template, which is again a MoPro issue, which they always do. And again, this picture should be centered and that text should be under it. So again, all this empty space. Same thing with this photo, centered, that text under that, too much empty space. So that's something we can definitely fix. Okay, let's go on to the next page. And again, this Divine H2O should be centered, and then this About Us really should be here. There's no need for the About Us to be to the left and then your logo. It's just kind of weird. It doesn't make sense to me. And again, this split here, two different colors, this should all sync together. And again, all this empty space, just too much empty white space, too big of a space here. This paragraph should be split up to two paragraphs, maybe even three. The text is just too clogged, okay? And again, all this empty white space. And let me show you. Like for example, okay? Look at this. There's no big white empty spaces. All the space is used neatly and properly, right? As you can see. Same thing with this website. You see, there's no big, wide, empty spaces. All the space is used properly, right? I mean, there's always going to be a little bit of white, empty space, but not these wide gaps, kind of like what you guys have, these wide gaps. No, that needs to be tightened up. It just looks unprofessional. That's all. Yeah, and again, this text is clogged. It should be broken up. Yeah, this here definitely should be broken up. Again, the text is just little. This is just clogged, too clogged. And look, this doesn't match. The text doesn't match. The layout is weird. You see how it should match all across. Yeah, this text is weird. It should just be like a paragraph here, then broken up in another paragraph, and you kind of want it to align. This kind of looks like a stairs, right? It doesn't align. And again, all this empty white space. So that's something we can definitely fix for you, Barbara. Okay, let's go to the next page here. The Divine Beauty Bar page. And again, this is weird. Too much empty space. This should be centered, and then this Divine Beauty Bar should be here. Okay. Yeah, these acne pictures should be underneath. So Divine Beauty Bar, and then the acne picture should be underneath that. Again, this text, this layout is just it's weird. It just doesn't flow very good, right? And then just too much empty white space. These headlines should be centered. All these headlines here should be centered. The text is actually not that bad on this, so you're good as far as that goes. Okay, let's see what we offer page. Give my Mac a second. It wants to load slow for whatever reason today. It wants to drive me crazy. Okay, and again, same issue here, Barbara. This logo here should be centered. Two different colors. This what we offer should be the headline for here. Okay, and then too much empty white space on the left here, left and the right hand sides. These paragraphs are clogged. This paragraph should be broken into two. This one is fine. Yeah, and these paragraphs are fine. But yeah, it just looks a little clogged. The some of the text looks clogged, and the spacing can be a little bit better on that one. And then a bunch of empty white space, as you can see on the sides here. See all that empty white space? Yeah, that's too much empty white space. All right, so let's see here. Let's go to the social page. Okay, so the social page is not needed because you already have these tabs here. So you don't need a social page. The whole point of your website is not to get people to go to your social media. It's to get people to buy your product, right? So that's not even needed. The blog, not needed. I don't think your blog is very active anyway. So let's see. Yeah, the last time you blogged was 2017. It's about to be 2019. You can just get rid of it. It's not even necessary. And it just looks like you guys don't keep the blog even up to date. So I would just get rid of it. It's not necessary. Again, If you want to put this content, I would suggest you guys capture emails and then just do like an e-newsletter. It's a better way to build up your client base, and then you can send them content there. You can send them offers through that. But this blog is not really needed. And again, you guys aren't keeping it up, so that's just a page that we can get rid of for you. Okay. So that's it, Barbara, for my website review. Hopefully this was helpful and you can see how we can help improve your website. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care. Bye bye.